So here we are. The LA Clippers are down 2-0 to the Dallas Mavericks, where those two games were played on their own home fucking court at Staples Center. Luka Doncic playing like the all-time great that everyone thinks he can be when his career is finished. Tim Hardaway Jr. playing like he's fucking Klay Thompson or some shit. Basically, to sum it up, the entire Dallas Mavericks roster is kicking the Clippers' ass. And yet, the Clippers have yet to respond. So in today's video, I'm going to be discussing how the LA Clippers fell into Luka's trap, and ultimately how I see this series potentially coming to an end. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank y'all for the support. I greatly appreciate it. You know what I mean? And with that being said, let's get right to the topic of this video. Man, I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I thought the Clippers would be playing way better than they did when they were in the bubble. I thought, and I think a lot of people thought, that their roster looked a lot better than last year's roster. I mean, they got Serge Ibaka, who played with Kawhi Leonard when they won with the Raptors. You get Luke Kennard, who's a great shooter. They traded for Rajon Rondo, who is known for bringing out the best out of his players and his teammates, like we saw with the LA Lakers. They got Nick Batum, and overall their roster looked way better than last year's roster. However, the same problems and even new problems have come up with this Clippers team. Even after playing the Mavericks last year, they still don't know how to fucking guard Luka Doncic. You would think after hitting a game winner on their bitch ass, or getting a 40-point triple-double in last year, you would think they would learn that Luka is a bad man and you should do everything in your power to stop him, when you have guys like Kawhi Leonard and Paul George who are known for guarding pretty well. However, they still don't know what the fuck to do. They instead want to have fucking Patrick Beverley to guard Luka, who has literally bitched him their entire fucking series. And yet Tyronn Lue has yet to make any fucking major adjustments that could potentially throw off the Mavericks or even give him a new look. Marcus Morris has been playing like shit. Luke Kennard hasn't even fucking touched the floor. I've been giving both of them a fucking extension. Kawhi has shown up in the series. He literally dropped 41 points in game 2, around 30 points in the first game. And Paul George has been playing better than last year. Overall, their role players have not even stepped up the game at all. A way to describe the Clippers, they're like a Lamborghini car. Like, it's super nice, it's super good looking, you know, it's attractive. You would think that based off of the looks, it would perform really well, you know, against other cars. But then on the inside, it has a fucking engine of like a 1990 van or some shit. The fucking brakes are shit. They look good on paper, but when they're playing on the court, they are just bad to watch. And keep in mind, they asked for this. They asked for this matchup. They tanked their last 2 seasons against the worst teams in the NBA, the Houston Rockets and the OKC Thunder. They purposely rested the players, quote unquote, to keep them healthy, but you all know for damn well they did not want to play the LA Lakers in the first round, but they're pretty much the one team that matches up to them really well. But instead, they didn't learn, and they wanted to get the Mavericks instead because they thought it was going to be an easier matchup. So they put themselves in this situation, and now they're down 2-0 after losing at their home court. Now they're going to Dallas, Texas, where they have no fucking mask mandate. You know how it is down in Texas. It's gonna have 100 capacity in the fucking arena. The Dallas fans are going to be cheering on their team. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I thought the Clippers were going to be different this season. I thought they finally learned that after losing to my Nuggets, after blowing a 3-1 lead, they would be stronger mentally. But they aren't. They just aren't. They're the same old Clippers. And I honestly thought the Clippers would win in 5. Now, I doubt I'm pretty sure they're going to get swept. If they lose game 3, oh, they're getting swept, because there's no way this team is strong enough mentally to come back of 3-1, let alone 3-0. And if the Clippers were to lose this series, then their future is uncertain, because Kawhi has a player option after next season, which means that he could just fucking decline it and leave. And they also just signed Paul George for a massive ass extension where he's going to be playing for the Clippers until he's 35, and we don't know what look like at that age. And like I said, they just signed extensions for Marcus Morris and Luke Kennard, so they're in a real big trouble if they happen to actually lose this fucking series, which they probably might will. So essentially, the Clippers are fucking frauds, and this is very entertaining to watch how this plays out. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank y'all for the recent support. Again, I greatly appreciate it. And with that being said, hope y'all have a good rest of your day, and I'm out. Peace out, y'all.